And we're back. I would just like to say, Ross, you did a fantastic job introducing this uStream chat, and I think you look handsome tonight.
Thank you. That was quick.
It was quick. It was to the point, and it's an economy of words that you have.
Thank you.
I think you both look handsome.
I think we all look handsome.
I think you look especially handsome
Thank
tonight.
you.
But the most handsome person of all is Pinkerton Tally Hall. Tally Hall forever. I concur.
And poop.
Okay.
Peter.
So this is sort of awkward, but
This is an inherently awkward technology. So
This
we're
is
just
crazy.
going to read your comments and have a one-sided conversation.
Yeah, these are just rolling in. Cool.
Jazz
thanks for coming,
says-
everyone. There are a lot of people here, I guess.
It's a pleasure to be back with you guys.
Okay.
We haven't seen you. Yeah, you guys are so adorable. Well, this is really going to do great things for our egos. I can already tell. Amy Cornelius, thank you.
are there any questions?
So far, it's just a lot of positivity, and I'm not complaining. I'm just going to keep reading things as they come. Yay, Ross. Yay, Ross.
Right.
Or should I say,
And mackerel sounds
yeah, Ross.
great right now.
Okay.
Hi, Peter.
We can't see anyone.
Oh, well, this is Noah Simmons raises a good point. Where's Joe? Tonight, we are doing this chat from New York City. Tomorrow night in Ann Arbor, Joe and Zubin will be coming to you and playing a couple more songs. How is this? Could you guys hear that, by the way? We were playing it through Andrew's computer speakers into Andrew's computer microphone. So
I think there's some
perhaps-
controversy going on. Wow, that is awkward. It's
No, I
not
think there's a
awkward.
delay.
No, yeah, there's a bit of a time thing. So,
Never mind.
yeah.
Let's see.
Okay.
I'm going to say, okay, let's find out how long the delay is. This will be a good first foray. I'm
First
gonna
person
say-
to type.
Smorgasbord. Smorgasbord. First person to type smorgasbord gets $100,000 from maybe someone. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
It's possible.
There we go.
Smorgasbord. We're looking for
The
smorgasbord.
song was a little overgained. For the next one, please lower a bit. Thank you.
Okay, we
Mark.
can do that.
Thank you,
do
Mark. Positive feedback.
I'm still waiting for a smorgasbord.
It was 4/5 decent. Okay, we will turn it
That's pretty
down.
good, actually.
C minus. That's not 4. Oh, that's. Oh,
I think we're learning how about the Bora.
Smorgasbord,
I
we
didn't
got
see
it.
you. Smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord,
Daniel
yeah,
Siegel.
okay. So there's a bit of a
$100,000. Potentially. It's not a guarantee.
So yeah, to reiterate Rob's point, make sure you guys tune in again tomorrow because Joe and Zubin will be doing this again. A similar thing with more music.
Okay,
A lot of second best smorgasborders
That's where
out
those
there.
guys are, and that's why
stop
they're not
typing
here.
smorgasbord.
No. Keep typing.
Hey,
Never
boy.
stop typing smorgasbord.
Okay, there's got to be a single
What-
question
what can we
or
say? Yeah.
a thought about life or death, good and evil.
We're just gonna wait. Michigan. Well, we miss Michigan as well. But as we were saying,
Well, we have the CD here. We can show them the CD. That's kind of
oh, there's
exciting.
the CD.
It exists.
There's
in
a
human
horrible
form.
glare. Let me try to find
Here, this one doesn't have a. Let me try this.
This
one.
one's open.
Oh, there you go.
That's what. But they've all seen this. This is what it looks like, and this is how you center it in a situation like this. It's just right in the center there. So, and then the nice thing about these CDs is you can open them right up, and the disc is in there. So you just put that in your computer, and you're set to go.
Or your disc match.
Does anyone have a
my
computer player?
glasses? You recorded the album a while back. What took so long to release it?
It's a very good question, Kyle.
Will be our first question.
Can I say astute recognition of time passage? We recorded the album. We turned into our record label.
Wait, hold on. Stop asking questions. There's too many questions.
No. How can we do this?
The thing to remember, we're not going to be able to get to all these questions
Okay.
because, guys, they're really rolling in. But we will try to
Sorry for
touch on
interrupting.
as many of them as we can. And
Do you need to take that text, by the way, Andrew? You sure? Okay. Why do we take so long to release the record? Well, it's a complicated issue, but mainly the thing was we turned into the record label. We thought it sounded great. They thought it sounded great, but they just wanted to wait on it for a while, and then in the end, they didn't want to release it after all. And they gave it back to us, and we're releasing it with Quack, the label that put out Marvin's in the first place. And we're happy to be back with Quack because we love them.
Okay.
What does the album smell like? That's a good question.
Somebody asked, "What's a question?"
That's a really good question.
That isn't.
What does the album smell like? I think it smells
I
like
spilled wine on this one.
It smells like wine. I was gonna say.
Actually, it smells like a brand new book.
It smells
Yeah,
like
it smells like a
paper
new book. Smells like a new book.
Or Zubin
smell,
and Joe
which is
dead and buried
almost
under
a
the
new car
floorboards.
smell, but not as.
No.
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 What's the question mark on deluxe edition?
That's a good question. It's dependent on what number you were in the pre-order. So you will receive more or less or mass gifts depending on how early in the pre-order you participated.
Someone says that some say love is a river. What does Tally Hall say love is?
Some say love is a
I think it's time for
some say love.
Yeah, maybe we should get back on track here. Best song. How does this album sound compared to our last one? Similar, evolving? I think that's going to be up to you to determine. I'm just jumping in.
Well, I will say that it's been a while since it had been about 5 years from when we recorded Marvin's to when we recorded Good and Evil. So I think it's safe to say that we all hopefully evolved as people and grew as human beings. So I hope that you'll find that this sound has grown a bit as well. We like how it sounds. I think we all think it sounds better.
Yep.
Is that safe to say?
Yeah, it's different.
It's
very different. It's a very different album than the first one. Maybe the complete opposite.
Gerald doesn't think it sounds better than Marvin's, but I just made him up.
Mm-hmm.
So,
it's gotten positive feedback so far. Pre-sales are looking good, and financially, we are making money because we are selling things.
How are you guys feeling about the tour? That's a great one. I think we're all very excited for that. I'm personally very excited for the tour.
As you know, it's been a long time since we've been on the road, especially as a fivesome.
It's been over a year since we've been out at all.
Yeah.
Sorry, I completely cut you off and didn't have a complete thought to it. No, we're very excited.
Our favorite track, each of us. That's a good question. I don't think we've talked about this yet.
I don't think we've talked about that either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's egotistical to say one of your own songs. So, Angel, which is your favorite of the non-Andrew songs?
I don't think I mean, it's tough to name a song when there's so many fine selections on this album.
Nice. Always be closing. That's what I say. Always be closing.
And so, they're all my favorite songs. No, if I really had to choose...
Yeah, and you do. This isn't just some sort of...
How would I choose one by each of us?
No. Your
then I get completely...
your single favorite song.
I don't have a single
It doesn't
favorite
have
song.
to be on this album or by Tally Hall.
I thought Bulletproof was the best single of the last year.
Really? By what's-her-face?
LaRue.
LaRue!
Yeah.
That's
a very good song.
I agree. I think that's the best song on the album.
There are ads. Oh.
I feel better about the tour if you came to Iowa. We've been to Iowa. We've been to Ames. We've been to Grinnell. We won't be there this time, unfortunately.
We played Grinnell and there were streakers. I remember that.
There were streakers.
Any new covers?
Grinnell was a crazy school. Just on a side note, we played at Grinnell College. It was a very interesting place.
Brian, are you in here?
All sorts of great stuff happening there.
Brian? Evan Ramsey would like to know if Brian is in here. Speak up, Brian, or forever hold your position.
Okay, I'm Gonna Win is not in this album. We had about
that was the one
40
song?
or 50 songs that we had to go into the studio, and then Tony Hoffer, our producer, picked songs that he thought he could service well. And I'm Gonna Win almost got recorded, and in the end, it didn't.
Well, it's like this. There are 14 songs on the album, and I'm Gonna Win was the 15th song. That was the one. That was the next on the list. And we were planning on recording it. We just didn't have time. Stupid question, but are your albums sold in Canada?
I believe so.
You know what I say? That there is no such thing as a stupid question.
Do you guys have iTunes? You must have iTunes in Canada, right?
Okay.
I don't actually know. I could only assume so.
Peoples.
Mm-hmm. I'm still waiting on Brian, by the way. Is Brian here?
Cole, yes. Brian Cole. Wait,
there he is.
Coach.
Brian Cole, yes. Okay, good.
He is here.
Do you like
rest assured.
Do you like LeBron?
Do you start for another song?
I think it's time for another song.
Oh, is it that time?
Maybe we should give a little intro this time.
Well,
and...
I thought,
should we talk about the last
song,
song?
or just do another one? Or does anyone have questions about Never Meant to Know?
It's gonna take whatever happened to Time Machine. Gone. Sometimes you have to kill your
It got
babies.
lost in a time machine, unfortunately, so keep an eye out for it in
the words of
past.
Andy
Jazz,
Bernard.
jazz, jazz. You know, don't...
I was going to do an office quote.
An office quote?
Andy Bernard, is this going to be our last album? Maybe. Or maybe not. Isn't that what he says?
I don't know. I mean, I don't get that reference, and I've seen almost every episode of this show. But, yes, we have iTunes. Good. Well, you probably will have access to this album.
You should have access, then, I believe.
I would think, but but who knows?
So are we going to pick a song, or are we just going to go with it?
Live drums.
Becca, Veronica,
I'm just going to answer that. Yes. Pretty much everything was done live, with a few exceptions. I just saw that pop up and felt like answering it. Yeah, but luckily, producer and engineer we worked with were incredibly talented, and I think we were able to get very unique sounding live drums, as well as unique sounding drum samples, and pretty much unique and great sounding everything. I thought it was nothing but a very, very...
I think you're boring Andrew.
I'm really... Yeah, I just go... Anyway, the sounds... Almost all the sounds are very organic, and we did pretty much track everything live, and the guys we worked with were very talented at really getting the life out of the sound.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Ross.
I'm just going
we were rolling out, but play Turn the Lights Off, so we're going to do that. Oh, wait. Are we going to do that?
No, because I think that
we're going to say
play tomorrow.
We're, Joe and Zoo are going to be on tomorrow, and that song was written by Joe, so we're going to let... What? Well, we're going to...
They might. You should ask them to play that tomorrow, I guess, if they don't.
You'll have to ask them to play that tomorrow.
Okay, guys, we're going to give you 4 choices. Choice A. Never Meant to Know. We can play that again.
I don't think that's a wise
Not a
choice.
good idea.
I would lobby against that.
You could do Who You Are. We could play... what could we play? Misery Fell. You can do Out in the Twilight. Or You. Or what else? That was it. That's it. You can play any of those songs in the world.
Now we have to wait 40 seconds.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, we'll answer some more questions.
Verlander from the Tigers just lost his name. Oh, that's a bummer, actually.
No, play now! Choice A.
Number 3. What was number 3? Do you remember?
I don't know, but
You
that
and me.
person's
We gave you and me.
Let's play Misery Fell.
Yeah,
We're gonna play
I agree.
Misery Fell.
Someone said Misery Fell.
We're gonna, you know what? The best part about a vote is when you don't get to make the decision.
Oh, remember, turn it down slightly. Somebody made that comment there.
Misery Fell.
And we're back again. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and hopefully the sound levels were a little bit better than last time. It's kind of a tough science, but...
I saw a message from Ashley Renee, TMAS. I could not resist. See you in August. We will see you in August, Ashley. It's nice to hear from you. Mucka Blucka. What's FTW stand for? I don't know that one.
I don't know.
It's a bad word.
I think we shouldn't say it.
Oh, what is it? He just whispered in my ear. Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't hear what he said. Can I tell you guys something interesting? While we were listening to that, I got a voicemail that I like to play for you. It goes like this.
Across the water, your boat's ready.
Your boat's ready.
It's all set for you. Get back with me anytime now, so you can get your boat over to your house. So give me a call at 248.
Oh, can't play the phone number. I don't know who that is,
You
but
don't have a boat.
I don't have a boat. Someone
Okay,
clearly
that's
has the wrong number.
mysterious.
If anyone out there is waiting for their boat to get in the water, call this guy back. Just
Or if anybody wants a boat in the water.
The funny thing is, I have a friend named Rob who is waiting to get his boat in the water as we speak.
really,
Yeah.
I'd like to be that Rob
I think the Robs got exchanged.
for the win.
Your boat's ready.
FTW is for the win.
Oh, it's for the win.
Well, Ross said something much more obscene
I've
than that.
heard it used for
It
much
seems to
worse
be
things.
resoundingly for the win.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ross has been hanging out with some
I
foul-mouthed
have been with the
FTW.
wrong crowd, apparently.
Why is your tour 18 plus? Well, here's the question. Here's the answer to that question. We try to play all ages venues, but people don't make money, or venues don't make money on alcohol if it's all ages. So we can't always do all ages venues. But if you can organize a show and we're in your city and it makes sense while we're there anyway, maybe we'll do something.
Actually, that's a good point. If you are under 18 and because some of the shows on the tour are all ages, but if it's 18 plus in your city and you direct message us on Twitter or email
Facebook,
band@tallyhall.com,
something like that.
we'll try to figure something out so that we can play for you because this we'd like to play for you. We had a question from Caitlin about Broadway. Would you ever want to write a Broadway show? She said. Original
no.
or
You won't go.
You wouldn't.
Why do we hate Florida? Guys, we do not hate Florida. Let me just go ahead and say this. I love Florida. Somebody asked why we hate Florida. Unfortunately, though, it is kind of far to get to on tour sometimes. That's why we haven't made it down there yet. So
Of all the states, I'd say it's the most foul.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. No, but my apologies, and I think all of our apologies
Stop
to Florida.
texting. Hold on.
It's nothing against the
No.
state. I really... Uh-oh. What is... Andrew, what is going on?
Andrew clicked on a link.
You guys, I don't know if you can still hear us, but
Florida.
guys, nothing against Florida. I wish we could be playing shows in there at that state.
Can I ask you a question, Floridians? Have you ever thought about moving?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
What do you have
There's
against
plenty of other states out there.
Texas, for example, or South Carolina?
Rob.
I would love to write a Broadway musical. I don't know about Andrew, to go back to that question. But
Yes.
Yes, we would. What happened to the Tally Hill Internet Show? Well, we made one season of it, and we may or may not make more installments, but...
The FDA
so
didn't approve it for the internet.
That's true. That's true also.
Oklahoma City is in the center, no excuses. We have played Oklahoma City before, haven't we? Or no, Omaha. No, that's Nebraska. Norman? We've played in Oklahoma.
Kyle Ormiston would like to buy us a beer in Denver on July 25th, and Kyle, the answer is unfortunately a resounding no.
I'll take a beer.
Oh, okay, then the answer is yes.
On
the
that
answer
date.
is yes.
That day is a hard day for me.
I've waited 29 years to see you guys in Seattle. Falcon College.
Oh, Owen. What's up, Owen? Ann Arbor misses you dudes, Ashley, soon.
Is that Owen who
Sure,
used to live above?
that's Owen, my old housemate.
Well,
Okay,
I'm
guys.
Rob,
This is
It's
getting
that time
really, this is
where I
getting
take off my
really
jacket and this.
I love
We've
that.
gotten
It's getting
casual.
serious in
We've
here.
gotten pretty casual.
We still have another song to play, and I think we might be running low on time, but maybe we can keep...
You should collaborate with April Smith, Ben Kling says. She's great, isn't she? She's got a wonderful voice. What a
What
voice.
kind of cake should I bake you? That's an important question.
I would like
That's
there
a
to be
very important
a cream
question.
cheese frosting would be my request.
Absolutely.
You know what I would go for? An ice cream cake.
Ian Galloway.
Do you bake an ice cream cake?
Ian Galloway makes a very good point. You guys played in Tulsa, but like 11 people showed up.
Tulsa, that's true. Oh, that
You
was
know,
the show with
Ian,
Spinto
we
Band.
don't
That
go
was a
around
fun
bringing
time.
up all of your less successful moments in life, you know? This seems unnecessary. Rob, if you could sing in any musical/movie,
My
what would it
button
be?
isn't coming off.
Pulp Fiction.
Can I
Can
take us to your... the LA show, LM Janelle, isn't sold out, and you should buy a ticket.
Yeah, buy tickets.
Yeah,
Yes, you can have
absolutely
tickets.
have tickets to the
In
album.
exchange for American currency. Can you expound on Joe's absence during the past tour or so? Well, tomorrow night will be a good opportunity for that question, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Joe. Do you guys ever hear the band Dis Deas? Belly. Never heard of them.
Self-promotion.
Well,
Here's an
definitely say
interesting
I'll check
question
them
about
out.
Casey. Casey is coming on tour with us as one of the earlier acts. He'll be first of three, so if you want to see Casey play, get there early. Followed by him will be April Smith for half the tour, and a band named Speak for the other half the tour, and then we'll be playing third.
Any Disney news? No.
Play Out in the Twilight.
But,
Okay,
well, it's about time for another song. Should we play
Fate of the
a song?
Stars.
We'll do
Fate of the Stars may have to wait until you guys get the album.
Far too casual on Andrew's part. 5555. I can ban you with the click of a button that I haven't figured out yet.
5555. Please go on, elaborate. What is Andrew?
5555. Put on some clothes.
You're saying that he's stripping down and it's inappropriate for a venue
You know
such
what?
as this?
You know what?
Seattle show. I believe the Seattle show is absolutely happening. Anyone who was asking about the Seattle show, I haven't heard otherwise.
You guys should tour with Bare Naked Ladies. Well, they are a band. I've never seen you without your colorful ties. Well, today's your lucky day. Are you guys Team Unicorn or Team Zombie? Do we have to pick?
Do you have to pick? I would
If we
pick.
have to pick.
I would pick Team Zombie. I think.
You would rather be a mindless, brain-eating...
As
I was
nothing?
thinking the band the Zombies versus the band the Unicorns.
I don't know the band The Unicorns.
I made them up.
But I do love the band The
But I can
Zombies.
only assume that a band named the Unicorns is
Okay.
out there somewhere.
Should we play Out in the Twilight?
I think we should play it.
We're going to play Out in the Twilight. So this will be our last song for tonight. Remember to tune in tomorrow night for Joe and Zubin broadcasting live
We'll do
via
another
uStream.
couple minutes, but after.
We'll come back after, but here's the song.
Wait, hold on before we start.
No,
We started already. Bora pointed out that there's this chart that he gave us.
what was that?
What does that mean? Bora, is that good or bad?
He has way too much faith in us as chart
No,
readers.
this is a. Hold on. I know what
see
this
a
is.
frequency analyzer
Yeah.
from Waze.
I'm gonna let you
and,
guys sort this out.
It looks like our
It's too low?
our left and
Oh, it looks
left-
pretty good actually. We're pretty close to the
I don't know how
max.
to read that, but
I would say this is a good thing for us to talk about after the chat.
probably. Thank you, Bora. Yeah.
Bora, is there any comment? You have 10 seconds to respond. 10, 9, 8, okay, here we go.
Mint chip. Just a little bit more. Okay.
It's so exciting for us to be about to share this album with you guys, in all honesty. While I was listening to that, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, so good.
It's been so long since we've recorded it that it's fantastically exciting to actually play it for you. So we're just as excited as you are.
I'm going to answer it quick. Andrew does do lead vocals on a couple songs on the record.
Does that answer any other questions?
Okay, guys, there's a very important thing that didn't happen tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of my favorite toys, and you'll see why in a second. So we'll continue answering questions. Why good and evil? Why not evil and good? Or butternut squash? Well, it's a pretty serious theme that we should probably get into right now.
You are being so disrespectful right now.
Okay. Well, you know, it's about.
Hey, George.
Don't shut him. Don't.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That was awkward.
Who's that directed to?
We're getting a lot of requests to play.
I have a booger.
Yeah,
Who has a
I
booger?
don't know what that.
You have a booger. I am Janelle.
I'm
It's
Janelle.
where a lot of people want you.
Actually, you don't even look like a real person.
Back to the Canada thing. I really don't know if Good and Evil will be available on CD in Canada.
Listen.
I hope so.
Well, you can
that's
always
my
order it
answer.
directly from Quack.
Yeah, there's
Or
got
go
to be
to
a way to get it.
quackmedia.com and order it.
Actually, you know what? No, I take it back.
Bupkis must
You
have
can
one.
pre-order it right now if you go to the Quack website. Does anybody know? I
Yes.
started very confidently, and now
It's
I'm
quackmedia.com.
It is available right now as a pre-order, and it will be shipped to you, and you should get it when it comes out in the CD format. It will look exactly like this. Actually, this goes out to anyone in the world right now. If you're not tuning in from the US and you're afraid that you might not be able to get the physical CD in a store, you can go and you can pre-order this, and you will get it on Tuesday, I believe, when it comes out.
You will get it, yeah.
That's my little infomercial part of this whole thing, and I'll...
Well, you'll get it electronically at midnight on the 21st.
Right.
So if you pre-order it, you'll get it
I
as
don't think
early
anyone
as
cares
possible.
about this. They really are
They're
asking
really focused on the
Right,
toy.
everybody wants to know
Okay,
what's
listen.
up with the...
You can't buy this anywhere.
Ethan Lincoln wants a shout out from you, Ross.
It's a
Big
prototype.
time.
Oh, Ethan, how's it going?
Guys,
That's it, Ethan.
That's
Hope
it.
you
That's
enjoyed it.
Also, Anthony
Okay.
made a very good point that ice cream cake made out of cake-flavored ice cream would be very delicious, so I wanted to point that out.
Darren Edward Coach, please come to the UK. We would very much like to. Just send us the
why is Ross's hair gray?
Well, that's a good question for Zubin and Joe, I would say, tomorrow night.
Why is my hair gray? Yeah.
That'll be fielded tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
Just for the record, it's been gray for quite a few years.
Can I ask just a question out there?
Yes.
Did anyone not get... I was
Can
gonna
I
ask
say
about,
so
I
far-
was going to answer
so far, so
some
good?
questions about vinyl. Does anybody actually play vinyl, or is it a collector's thing?
Andrew's
Because I'm
running.
curious. I have a lot of records. Ross, duck down for a sec. See, those are some of
how
them.
did those
We're
get
going to
directly
use
behind
them.
me?
We're going to use them to stand some stuff up. I have a lot of records, and I played them. But how many people actually play vinyl?
That's bad.
Because we didn't print that many, because we didn't think many people would actually play them.
Well, in the meantime, is there anything else you'd like to talk about or ask them?
We've come to Indiana.
Jillian McLeod Tardif makes a very good point. Give a shout out to hiddeninthesand.com. There it is.
Yo.
Hits.
Will the Michigan band members be joining you for the Ann Arbor show? The Michigan band members will be... Oh, wait. Is that like our band members that are
Confusion.
in Michigan, or members of the Michigan band?
Well, we can answer both questions.
Our band members will be joining us for the entire tour.
Right.
In case anybody is still wondering about that, or is still interested in, what the tour lineup is going to be, all 5 of us will be on the tour in every city at every show.
I have...
However, members of the University of Michigan marching band will not be joining us.
Hey,
Although-
but here's the thing.
We talked to them
if
about
you
it.
email Rob and you play an instrument that's unusual and you can maybe play on a song on this tour.
Right.
We haven't really discussed this, but send us an email, and you know what? It's possible.
It's possible.
It's probably, maybe, or you may or may not be playing with us.
Well, just...
I say tour funny?
Or
Do
maybe.
I say tour funny?
How do you say it?
Tour.
No, that's I'm not
Good
laughing.
job,
Tour.
Dennis, you
No,
know.
I'm not laughing.
Okay.
Who designed the album cover? Joe did the art direction on the album. Joe designed all the artwork, the album artwork, and when
The
you
non-shiny version.
when you pre-order the album, there's wow, holy moly! You'll get to see all that lies inside that little booklet when you order the album.
So a lot of people play vinyl.
Cool. Good for you. Oh, somebody earlier even asked how is the vinyl different from the CD, and I would answer that in vinyl inherently sounds a little bit different than digital CDs. That's something you can experience if you ever listen to something on vinyl and something on CD. I think everything that's digital sounds about the same, but there are all sorts of different analog formats of audio, and they all sound a little bit different from one another.
Wait, you have to email us if you play an instrument. That was a half-serious offer, and we're not going to read through all of these.
Nice. Well, you did definitely a great job with that whole thing.
Thank you.
Kevin Dyer seems to be very curious about Stationary Love being on the next album, and that's probably not going to... That's very unlikely.
Is Just Apathy going to be the next album?
Just Apathy was already on one of our albums. It was on the very first album we released.
I'll point out to whoever just told Andrew not to stack his records, I was actually the one who stacked the records for just to put them over there. Don't blame Andrew for that. I'm not a vinyl guy, and I probably should know better, but I don't.
Okay. I have one more question to end the debate.
Happy birthday, Joanne. Go on, Andrew.
Okay. So recently, Tracy Morgan taking a lot of heat.
A lot of flack.
For making a gay joke.
Right.
Was that appropriate for a comedian to make a gay joke?
So you're saying, let's just resolve this once and for all, and then we'll wrap up the conversation.
I'm kind of curious, because on the one hand, yeah, he shouldn't be bashing or going against gays in such an open forum. But on the other hand, that wasn't very articulate. I don't have a very articulate argument. But I do support his freedom of speech as well.
So you're pro
and I don't want
freedom
comedians.
of speech.
I don't want comedians to be censored. I want them to take chances with their humor.
Yeah. Well, seems like the right time to bring that up.
Rob?
I couldn't agree more. With
and now everyone wants a shout out.
Listen, these shout outs aren't free. Sarah.
We keep this conversation focused.
Crash.
We're unfortunately out of time. Want some cotton candy. And Michaela Mundy would like to give us cotton candy. And
here, we should point this out before it disappears down the page. Things are coming in quickly. Join Hits and many other Tally Hall fans for a post-Tally Hall live stream chat party. So though we have to go, if any of you would like to continue any type of discussions amongst yourself, and with Hidden in the Sand, go to the website. See Hidden in the Sand's Facebook page for a link.
And this seems like a good opportunity to thank Kaz for his never-ending devotion. Kaz, you're a good person. We like you.
And
at Benji Barlev, hello from the Barkins. Well, hello, Benji Barlev. Is he on here? It's my brother-in-law.
Okay, I think we've just about
shouted out to everyone. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure.
Does anybody else want to shout out? You have 5 seconds to say yes.
They can't get to us in 5 seconds.
Right, that's the
5 Earth seconds.
Press more vinyl. Okay.
It's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you guys, and listen, we really hope you tune in tomorrow, pre-order the CD, and then you come to a show, because
one more thing. Does anyone want to hear one more song?
What are you going to play, you?
No, because they could tune in tomorrow.
Oh, I like how you did that. It's very tricky.
Again, tomorrow, same time.
No, but tonight, does anyone want to hear one more song? Tonight being tomorrow? Okay, good. Well, tune in tomorrow.
Should we leave the camera on and just leave? Maybe something fun will happen.
Well, this is your apartment, so I mean, at some point you'll probably be naked.
That's awkward.
Does anyone want a tour of Andrew's apartment?
No.
That's not going to happen.
Okay.
It's very private.
Someone did want a tour. I'll just point that out.
This is what he can... Who, you?
No, I saw a big yes. There was a huge... Yeah, there are a lot of yeses rolling
Does anyone want to see my new organ?
I think that's worth showing them.
Okay, ready?
This is fun.
Ross is going to play my new organ.
Oh. Put me on the spot. That's what I get for being all supportive.
Here we go. We're going on a behind-the-scenes adventure. And this is going to be our exit music as well. And on that note,